Today I will be showing you a muscle up tutorial. So the muscle up is mainly three exercises: the dip, the pull up, and the leg raise. And we'll be working on all these exercises today, mixed in with a few breathing exercises and a few extra techniques that help me with my muscle up. So first one, I did weighted dips. You could do regular dips, no weights, but I find with the weight, it gives you more of a floating feeling when you're doing the muscle ups on the bar. Then I did knee tucks, vertical knee tucks. Don't forget to breathe. Keep your back onto the plaque of the mat and just lift your knees back and forth and continue to engage the abdomen. I did some leg raises. Again, keep your back against the mat on the machine and don't forget to breathe. Lengthen the legs as high as possible and just keep engaging that abdomen and continue breathing. Then I did some weighted pull-ups. It was a 45-pound plate. You could do regular pull-ups, but I wanted to challenge myself, and again, I wanted that more floaty feeling when I get to do my muscle-ups, and I find that doing weighted pull-ups helps with that feeling. I did some plyo pull-ups, which is to say you let go of the bar a little bit, and you're almost getting that jumping sensation as you're coming up. This helped me enormously to do the muscle-up, and I thank my friend Kevin Obregon for that one. Another exercise is you take two elastics and a bar and you hook it up to a pull-up bar, and then from your knees you come up. It gives your brain the sensation that you're doing a fake muscle up. So the motion is almost the same. Your body's forming an S formation over the bar and you're coming up, you're doing a fake muscle up over the bar and extending the arms down and pulling down on the elastics and working the lats and triceps a fair bit. Could do this a few times. I thought I discovered this exercise by myself, but then I saw Hit Richards and Al Cavadlo doing it on a muscle up tutorial. But nonetheless, I thank them for inventing it. It's a really amazing exercise. Next thing is your breathing. I want you to hold your tummy, inhale, and give an explosive exhale through the mouth. Every time you inhale, explosive exhale through the mouth. So we're going to translate it in muscle up. You inhale and you exhale, you come up. You inhale, lower down, exhale, you come up. You inhale, you come up, exhale, right? Inhale, exhale, come up. You could also do this using handlebars. You inhale, exhale. Inhale, knuckles towards you, exhale, turn. Inhale, knuckles towards you, exhale, turn. This is going to warm up your wrists and give you an idea of where your breath should be up when doing the muscle up. Next, you can do jumping muscle ups from a bench. So you come up, you lower down as slow as possible. Then you come back to the bench and you come back up and lower down as slow as possible. Come back to the bench. Make sure that your hip bones hit just slightly the pull-up bar, and then you come back and you jump up again. Remember to sync the breath, so as you're lowering, inhale. As you're coming back up, you exhale and you come back on top of the bar. Next one, what you want to do is you want to get momentum for your first muscle up. So we jump in on it, then we let go and we do a muscle up, a real muscle up. Then if you want, you could come back on the bench. Again, you jump into your first muscle up to get your momentum, to get that kipping motion rolling, and then you lower down slow and you come back into a muscle up. Here, once you get a good rhythm going, you could do a few of them. So as you notice, my shoulder's a little bit crooked. I'll talk about that in a second. Here, this is what your first muscle up will generally look like, a bit lopsided to the side. It's normal, but try to avoid it because it'll hurt your shoulders. Also, I wanted to talk about the bars. If you're doing it on a straight bar, your body has less space to pass through, and you'll probably hit your chest on the bar, and at the beginning, it's going to be very, very hard to do a muscle up. Eventually, you'll get it on a straight bar, but I suggest doing it with a split bar. Your chest has more room to get into the muscle up, and you could do it unlopsided. So you could do the muscle up quite straight, and it's going to be very, very easy to do your muscle up. So full muscle up, this is on a straight bar. As you could see, my shoulders are a little bit lopsided. Try to avoid this as much as possible, but as you're developing your muscle up, it's going to be very normal, and don't worry about it. Just make sure to warm up beforehand. Here's my friend Kevin. His muscle up is far less lopsided. It's much cleaner, and that's why I wanted to show it. I wanted to show two different muscle ups just to show you that it's not perfect, it's a work in progress. Here's a muscle up on the split bar. I find my muscle up on the split bar is not bad. It's not lopsided at all. It's very clean. Again, inhale down and exhale, explode up. inhale down, and exhale, explode up. So people wonder why we don't have bar teams in Montreal. On a side note, this is what I saw this morning. It's disgusting. There's no parks to train at. So those of you who live in a nice climate, enjoy your parks, and namaste.